What's a dog breed you wouldn't own and why? I watched a pit bull rip my grandma's chihuahua to shreds. It was the most awful experience of violence I've seen in my 30 years on Earth. The dogs were best buds for years too. It was so random and quick. Nothing could been done. I'll never be around a pit bull again as they're prone to these incidents. Trauma doctors say they do more damage than any other dog and account for roughly 80% of hospital dog bites. I have a huge issue with like 80% of folks' choices of dogs. If you are basing your decision for a breed and dog on how cuteness and looks, you are just asking for issues and low life quality. For both you and your dog. The Congal/Husky/Border Collie in the 600 square feet high-rise apartment. But it does not stop there. The tiny woman not able to wrangle or carry her own giant dog. First-time dog owner getting breeds that are notoriously difficult because the breed has been bred for a special purpose for literally centuries. Also, I really despise those abominations like pugs. Well, I don't despise the poor creatures but the buyers and breeders that condemn the dogs to a life of sickness. Pit bulls. I know plenty of people have them without issues, but I just wouldn't want to deal with a dog that's so prone to anxiety, and the results of that anxiety/reactivity would be devastating. I work at the hospital and the worst bites are almost always either from pit bulls or some sort of bully breed mix or German shepherds. It's so common to the point that the hospital staff will take bets on what breed/type of dog it is. Also, I just really don't like box-headed looking dogs with huge, wide jaws. It's just not physically appealing to me. And I don't find them cute at all. How do you feel about other women that go braless in public? The only time I objected was when I was working retail and a lady came up to explain how much she loves winter because she didn't wear a bra the entire season because of jackets and sweaters. Then spent another 20 minutes going on about how bras are terrible. If she hadn't mentioned it, I never would have known. Instead, I had to stock the bras while she followed me around explaining how terrible they are. Learned way more about her body than I wanted to know. Disclaiming that I'm non-binary. But I do have big boobs. I often go braless BC, it's so much more comfortable. At first it hurt a little BC, my muscles weren't used to carrying the weight without support, but now it's completely painless. So if you have big boobs, don't worry about lack of support. You can go braless. I don't think I ever think about whether people around me wear a bra. As someone who's attracted to women, I only ever notice if someone's wearing/not wearing a bra if they're wearing a low-cut shirt and I find them attractive. And even then I'm not sexualizing them. Just thinking to myself, wow, glorious. I don't own a bra. Or a sports bra. I haven't in almost 10 years. That's what feels comfortable for me. I also live by the motto of live and let live. If people stare, then I kind of feel sorry for them for having a staring problem. It's my body and I like being comfortable. If I meet someone else that feels good, bra less, good for her. If I meet someone and wearing a bra willingly, then good for her. If you wear a bra because society forces you to, then you might want to think about why making others happy is more important than making yourself happy. What do men think of potential or current romantic partners that are estranged from their families? I was interested in a woman once and she was pretty much estranged from her family aside from a sister. Her lifestyle was wild. Not staying in a town for longer than a year. Sleeping in her car instead of renting. She was very guarded and I only got a very short snippet from her past. It was too much for me and I have no idea what would have happened if I got involved with her. That aside, I personally would like to meet someone who values family and the support that comes with that. I understand everyone has their journey, but that's just what I think. As Alexander Grace put it very nicely, it's important a potential partner has the right relationship with their parents. If her parents are genuinely good people, but the relationship is bad/distant, there will be questions. If they are bad to my partner and she still is dependent and wants a good relationship no matter what, it raises concerns. If the parents are bad and so is the relationship, well then I'm sad for my partner, but it totally makes sense. Well, and obviously if her parents are good to her and she is good to them, that's very nice and I'm happy for her. I am not a man, but I know exactly how you feel. I am very low contact with my family. I only occasionally talk to my mom. But no more than the happy birthday, happy New Year's text I send her, and that's it. I am estranged from them mainly because they constantly only want to know two things. Can I borrow money? And how much money do you have? My husband fully understands and so do my amazing in-laws. They are my family now and have treated me more like a daughter than my family ever did. The few occasions his family and my family did have to speak, usually on Zoom through video, it always ended in tears and screaming. Day as an adult. Rewatch an old TV show you loved as a child/teenager. Only to realize that it's not as good as you thought it was? Yeah. Same with movies and music. Nostalgia is really good at blinding us too. Also, our tastes change and grow through our lives, so it could just be that you don't enjoy it as much for that reason. Ed and Eddie was just uncomfortable last time I gave it a shot. I was dating a Hispanic man at the time who had never seen it and was quite off-put by Ralph. Which naturally made me rethink the whole thing. I got Digimon DVDs knowing it would be obviously a little annoying, as kids shows can be. But figured the nostalgia would override it. I did not expect to only be able to watch 10 minutes of one episode before turning it off and never watching it again. Yeah, definitely. When Disney Plus came out, I watched all the old shows I grew up with and quickly realized that I could only make it through maybe 2 episodes before being over it. As a young teen, there was a UK show called The Goodies, similar to Benny Hill. Sorta. Kinda backslash, and I loved it. Fast forward to about 5 years ago. Did an internet search. Found a couple episodes and was like, this shit dumb as fuck. What was wrong with me back then? I don't think I will anymore. I recently watched Beauty and the Beast, which I remember to be amazing romantic love story. But no, actually B is about idolizing manly mobbing, abuse and Stockholm Syndrome. It's about woman giving up on her ambitions and dreams of seeing the world to attend to the needs of terrible, immature and aggressive man. All the people in the castle are imprisoned by his abuse. Solution? Woman's love. Lesson learned, no matter how awful the man, you can cure him with your gentle love. This has ruined my generation of women. Millennials.